Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today, I have a special treat for you because I'm showing you another kitchen transformation. This one is located just north of Toronto, and it went from a sad, boring kitchen into this phenomenal, beautiful, luxury kitchen that I'm standing in right now. So believe it or not, this right here was actually previously a wall, and this enormous kitchen used to be U-shaped. So pretty much where you're standing was a wall, out this way and here, and then we had a little island here. There was also a window here, a little window, and a little door here that led to the other side of the house. So this kitchen transformation went from small and tiny to a pretty substantial size kitchen that is suitable for a 4-bedroom house that is just around $2 million. So the first thing that was torn out of this space was the hardwood floor. It just had to go. It was dark, it was old, and it was ugly. And we replaced it with these 7-inch planks that you see before me in a light natural oak finish that I love, and I feel like it goes so nicely and warms up this kitchen so much. So it's not in a gray tone, it's more of a natural sand tone, which is really nice because it's offset with the gorgeous porcelain countertop. You will also notice that the floor actually kind of sets the precedent for the rest of the renovation work that was done in here and the aesthetics of the design, because it has these black knots that were then carried through into the kitchen, into the hardware selection, into the faucet, sink, some of the light fixtures, and you'll notice some of our accessories. One of the first things you will notice when you walk through is this gorgeous asymmetrical island. I love the design of this because it's so different. This is not a typical design you see in every house. Typically, if you have a waterfall oven, it kind of goes from one side out to the other. But this expanded panel here gives it that asymmetrical look, which is actually perfection because you have all of this gorgeous veining that you get to portray and show, and it just kind of blends through in this book matching that they've done on the island, which is actually really perfect because it sets the mood for what's going on behind you with the countertop, backsplash, and it's all wrapped around the hood. I feel that there's perfect harmony from the floor, all of the tones that you see, into the island, into your backsplash, and up through the hood. All of the cabinets are done in an MDF, which is really nice because it actually feels a lot more substantial, and you have the soft close drawers, which is really an upgraded feature. I love this hardware. It's by Buster and Punch, and it has this gorgeous kind of lines going through it, which kind of gives it more of a masculine character. I know the kitchen is light and airy and the colors are all neutral, but this black hardware here just kind of gives it that nice punch, given the name Buster and Punch. And then on this side, we have the fridge wall, which there is these perfectly organized pantry here with this pull-out shelving system. I mean, anybody who renovates their kitchen, you need to consider something like this because it keeps all of your supplies nicely organized into the cupboards and nobody gets to see them. So if you have too many exposed shelves in a kitchen, I find that some people, when they renovate, they like to go crazy with the exposed shelves. Well, you're kind of showing all of your personal items to whoever's coming in. So it's nice to keep some things private and away, given the fact that I might not go with the aesthetics of the space to have all these colorful boxes and trays and whatnot. So it's nice to have this in a kitchen. Then you have your double fridge and freezer and more pantry space on this side. And for the final reveal, guys, we have this, ta-da, amazing coffee station, which I think should be added to anyone and everybody's list for 2023 for kitchen upgrades, because this is pure genius. You no longer have your coffee maker sitting on the shelves and tea kettle and cups and whatnot. You have this perfectly design station where you can close up anytime you want and open up, and you have this setup right here. So what's perfect is the porcelain was continued inside of this. So you see the harmony with the stone. You don't have to always mix and match your stone in order to create a nice design. You can pick one beautiful stone and actually continue it throughout your whole kitchen, from the island all the way to the backsplash and countertop and up. So I think it's perfect that they did this in the coffee station, and it has these drawers down here where you can put all of your cups and all of your coffee pucks and tea can all get arranged in this. So you no longer need like the decanters to put stuff in. You can have everything hidden away in this space, perfectly and neatly tucked away in a corner, and you go to it when you need it. And I also feel like it almost becomes a feature. So when you have guests over, it's like, ta-da, look what I have and you don't. So make sure it's on your list for 2023. Something that is really noteworthy here is the fact that we have a wolf stovetop, and this is not something that you see every day in any house. So this automatically is an upgrade. And guys, we have more organizers hidden away beautifully. These are all upgrades. I mean, it not only one adds practicality and convenience to the person, to the life of the person who's living here, but also it's an upgrade. So when you want to sell the property, these are all the features that you want to be showing off. Speaking of upgrades, check this out. We have a wine cooler. This is amazing. I mean, I personally am a wine person, but I don't have this in my house, and I don't think many people have it in their homes, but this is definitely a cool feature to have if you're looking to upgrade your house, if you're looking for, you know, just somewhere to store all of your nice beverages. This is definitely something to consider. And to top it all off, we come to, ta-da, this beautiful light fixture over the island. I think this is a great idea because no longer do you need to have 2 to 3 pendants hanging from the ceiling. So you can do actually one light fixture and have it in a horizontal orientation so that it actually takes up the space of the 2 or 3 you were thinking of having. And it's just cleaner looking, more modern looking. So since I knew that we're gonna be doing this video on this kitchen, I decided to go shopping. Yes, obviously, to HomeSense. I really wanted to see what their fall collection was like and what was coming out that was new. I like to do that once in a while, but it was perfect timing because they have brought in so many nice pieces that I love. So I can't really say it's fall looking because fall looking would typically mean, you know, warmer colors and brighter colors. But you all know me and you know I love my neutrals. So I'm gonna get into the materials and the textures of these products that make it very fall looking. I love these 2 vases. I think they're absolute perfection. They're actually kind of like a stucco kind of finish, kind of like clay kind of finish. So I wouldn't really put water in them, but I thought it would be really pretty to put these nice kind of wheat floral looking pieces that are also neutral into this and kind of give it that vibe of, you know, fall. And I paired it up with a bunch of other pieces. So I got these cool vases also, which I think are really nice because they can either stand alone or you can put, you know, something floral in it. You can put a greenery, kind of like an ivy hanging from it. Or again, just leave it here like I have. Then on this side of the kitchen, I found this trio of really cute little knickknacks that I like to call them. They're cheap and cheerful, but they do add a lot to the space. So if you just look at them, you can arrange it however way you want. So I really like it. It has kind of like a rough cementy edge to it, like finish to it, which is also nice. So I feel like these days, a lot of the products are gearing towards natural and earthy kind of finishes and textures, and these are definitely it. And I also found these really cool bowls. So they're not really breakable. I feel like they're some kind of wood, but I really think they're nice and they add a lot of punch to the space. So now that you have the lighter finishes in the kitchen, you can add this pop of black And these ones are also really cool because they're kind of like not really circular. It's kind of like an ovally shape, kind of does a little bit of a slanted shape, gives kind of character to it, which I love. So these are kind of the themes that I kind of steered towards when I was at HomeSense. Again, they're not really like fall looking. I just felt that they were a nice contrast to this kitchen and kind of give it a little bit more life, a little bit more character. Not that it needs it because it has beautiful finishes on its own. But if you guys are looking for some fall collection, fall pieces to add to your space, definitely if you're in the States, go to Home Goods. And if you're in Canada, make sure you check out HomeSense. So believe it or not, there used to be a very small door here that actually got cut out. And the reason they did this is because the exterior of this house was done in a vinyl siding, and that is the easiest way that if you do have one of those, you can create something like big and substantial like this with your door. You can actually cut it out and insert a much larger door. Whereas if you had a brick finish or stone finish, it would definitely be a lot more expensive, but we didn't, so we were able to do this and also finish it off with a stucco on the whole exterior of this place. This house was a gorgeous transformation. I might be able to show you guys a little bit more later on, but for now, I want to enjoy this space because I feel like this is a perfect summer night to sit outdoors. And yes, we are in Toronto and it's somewhat early September. The weather is fantastic. This gorgeous gas fireplace here is total vibes and it just makes me want summer to last forever. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. But most of all, let me know which feature you loved about this kitchen the most. I have a few that I can name, but I want to hear your thoughts. And also, if you haven't checked us out on Instagram, make sure you do so. Style with Sanaz. Catch you guys next time.